Okay, welcome to Hexploit, Forest of Adrimon roguelite version, where I wrote out all the steps in a simple format, and all the terms you can click on them in the digital version, of course, to see what they mean. So as you do the steps, you learn the game. That was the idea. Okay, so we rolled and yeah, rank, gear initial rolls. Mission objective: take on an already an already completed mission which you ticked off, or take on the mission below it. On your first run, you haven't completed anything yet. That's true. So set it to 1. So take on mission 1 is what it means. Then proceed with 1.8. So yeah, instead of mission 1 we have mission 0. So I would change that. Mission 0 is it's called Awakened. The mission is to complete a game turn. The game modifications are: there is no destination deck. Colored border hexes and portals have these are off limit, and also something else. This mission only. So there are no bosses, no trading at Waypost yet. The FoA realm has the portals closed, which is also shown like this. The circumstance phase has no events, so the suggested topics of interest are to practice movement phase, and each for movement type, once per game turn. The deadline is to complete this before the fate cycle runs 1 or rings 1. Is this thing here. So we have 5, well, actually 4 turns, because at the end of each turn the fate cycle ticks on, or the fate tracker ticks on, and at the 5th, that is because of a quick mode, the 5th immediately changes it into fate cycle 1. So there is not much room for maneuvering here, but that's the mission. Then we go on with so we tick it off normally, but I don't have a mission 0 printed out. This is a living document, so things tend to change. So after the missions go on until 2021, something like that. You go to 1.8, so you continue the setup. So take the destination cards as specified in the current mission. There are no destination cards. And shuffle them face down. That's fine. Deal out the 12 cards face up from the resulting draw deck. That's also fine. So there's no destination cards, so you can skip this, but only for this mission. And the setup for rewards 2 part is family bonuses. So add a spirit tether ritual to your hero inventory, not battle mat. So let's do that. That's TR. This should remain at 10. I have ordered and gotten better pens, which I'll use later on. Let's see, family bonuses, spirit, draw 3 cards from the shuffled powered up deck. So I already shuffled this, the boring parts, don't show you. Could have taken any cards, and then every hero gains all the indicated rewards. So what did we gain? Second mastery, and another second mastery, and a attack, and a defense, +2. Okay, so the second mastery, tumult, becomes a 4. And this is standard bonuses. It's from the original game. Defend is +2, so becomes a 6, and attack becomes a 2. Okay. So this is discarded. It does not go into the. It does not enter the game anymore. And when the power up is depleted, then the fate cycle also increases or something. Then take the charm of the autumn chords on the battle mat and the charm of the summer chords. So fortunately we don't have to write them down, we can just say charm of the summer chord and charm of the autumn chord. And the combination is, because it's quick mode, family mode, which includes the double up mode. And what it means in game terms is you draw 2 fragments instead of 1 and keep all the things that are written down. Oh yeah, and there were some fate tracker symbols. You can ignore them because you're not playing the game. So skip for your first 10 runs. There is a list of the family mode, and then there were some guys on YouTube, they disabled a few of these things. You should not do that on your first game. Fragment mode 1.10. We don't use fragments here, but what it means is that there are 5 modes to construct fragments, and each of these modes slightly different. And the worst one is of course the original setting. Turbo mode is that you don't use relics, but any third fragment of a relic you find gives you a vision of the hero who perished and where the hero fell. This location is the lowest number unused battle site, and the relic wielded against the Magi is determined. And then you take the relic card from the relic deck and place it on a randomly rolled unoccupied relic bar slot. So that you know what battle site to forge fragments with the soul of the rightful owner. That is more thematic and organic, I believe. So, and also the simplest. So I put it here, and the other variations. Raw means rules as written. You can here tick off what is your most favorite after several games. Just try some other variations once you've got the rules down. So the quarter fragment mode on your scoring row. The fragment mode here is A, which means the turbo. 1.11 destination tokens. We don't do destination tokens, but yeah, can do them later on next mission. So 1.12 is rewards 3, the spawn group token. Thematically, you barely escaped from your hometown before the population got mind wiped. Roll the wonder die, that's the d6. It's a 5. To determine the enthralled city number of Acropolis Acropolis you spawn at, each has a unique number 1 to 5. So the Acropolis was on 5, and I am rolling. This is my race. 5. I'm rolling. I escaped here. Okay. Treat the roll of a hex as you spawned from the animal's domain. That's the center thing. So if you spawn at the Acropolis, then you spawn at one of the entrances. That's the outer hexes. And on your first turn, you better get your ass off of those hexes. Okay. What do we do here? Okay, collateral. Each hero selects one item from shopping at Elephant's Grove or shopping at wayposts to gain, costing at most 5 gold or 1. If you succeed, so here is the list of things that we can buy. It's maximum 5 gold. So we can go for a Wand of Ashes, or see, a Dragonfly Glider would be nice. But there is not much to do here, so let's just go for, we already have other Constitution booster. Let's go for a Reflecting Pool, for example. Why not? So what is a Reflecting Pool?